The Poco has released the X6 Pro, its newest flagship phone, less than a year after the release of the X5 and X5 Pro. A number of improvements and modifications to the prior X5 Pro flagship model were anticipated with this launch. There are noticeable distinctions even though their specs are almost identical. To find out more about the significant differences between the Poco X6 Pro and X5 Pro, including their performance, appearance, and camera, the Poco X5 Pro, which debuted in February 2023, is the slightly older of the two. The X6 Pro debuted in January 2024. Nevertheless, both presently retail for €349, which is equally competitive with other similar products in the UK and EU. In the US, neither is offered. Both the Poco X5 Pro and X6 Pro have a 6.67-inch screen, straight edges, and gently rounded corners. This makes their appearances quite similar. Two of the three X6 Pro variants that are now available have a high-gloss plastic back, while all X5 Pro models feature a textured plastic panel. But the vegan leather back of the yellow X6 Pro makes it a great choice for people who detest the unsightly fingerprint imprint. The X6 Pro screen brightness is noticeably brighter than the X5 Pro's. The highest brightness of the X6 Pro is 1800 nits, but the X5 Pro is less bright, peaking at just 900 nits. This is also less expensive than the X5, which is comparable. In spite of this, the X5 Pro satisfies Dolby Vision and HDR10+ requirements. The Dolby Vision standard isn't mentioned on the specification sheet, although the X6 Pro supports HDR10 as well. But according to Luke Baker, our X6 Pro reviewer, the Netflix app can display Dolby Vision content on this phone as well. Both handsets include a trio of cameras at the rear and a 16-megapixel selfie camera, yet the X5 Pro curiously has a greater 108 megapixels main camera compared to the X6 Pro's 64 megapixels. It is important to note, however, that even while the X5 Pro has twice as many megapixels as the original model, we discovered during our reviews that this didn't always translate into noticeably better photos. However, our X6 Pro reviewer thought that the device's main camera is very decent. More detail than we've seen from some other devices, realistic-looking colors, and a more natural-looking HDR effect are all present. While the X6 Pro is among the first phones to come pre-installed with Xiaomi's new operating system, HyperOS, the Poco X5 Pro runs the most recent version of the MIUI 14 shell on Android. HyperOS, like its predecessor MIUI 14, promises smoother and more dynamic animations. Despite the apparent distinction, our reviews revealed that HyperOS is almost identical to MIUI. Nevertheless, the X6 Pro is powered by the same potent Dimensity 8300 Ultra processor as the X5 Pro, which debuted in 2021 with a mid-range Snapdragon 778G chipset. When compared to its successors like the 8300 Ultra, which is typically found in higher-end smartphones, this chip is significantly older. While our X5 Pro reviewer notes that you can feel things slowing down on the phone when you try to multitask, our X6 Pro reviewer claims to have never found its performance to be lacking, even during heavy multitasking. You can certainly work around that, but it still leaves you wanting more. The X5 Pro scored 786 points for single-core and 2988 points for multi-core in our benchmark tests, while the X6 Pro scored 1424 points for single-core and 4403 points for multi-core, indicating that the latter is noticeably more powerful. Given that both the Poco X6 Pro and X5 Pro sport sizable 5000 mAh batteries, it should come as no surprise that their battery lives are comparable. Our benchmark testing revealed that the X6 Pro lost 8% of its charge after 60 minutes of Netflix streaming, which is somewhat more than the X5 Pro's 7% loss. Both phones can likewise fast charge up to 67 watts, however, according to our benchmark tests, the X6 Pro can charge from 1 to 100% in 45 minutes, as opposed to 68 minutes for the X5 Pro. Thanks for watching this comparison. I hope you found it helpful. Have a nice day and God bless you.